and he gave me 5,000 rupees. So I remember being like, I've made this much for acting, and I'm like, and I gushed and I didn't know what to say. I said, hi, and I forgot my name for a second. I was like, hi, I'm Akshay. Hi, my name is Akshay Oberoi, and you're watching me on FilmiBeat.
A small game called My First, basically your first. So let's start. The first time you had a crush on someone, who was it?
Urmila Matondkar. That's the truth.
Okay, the first time you went on a date.
First time I went on a date, I think the first time I went on a date, I got married, man, because the first date was my wife, Jyoti, and here I am married to her, some 25 years later.
Wow. Okay, the first time you saw yourself on a hoarding, do you remember that?
I do not remember the first time I saw myself on a hoarding, but I remember the first time my son saw me, because he leaves more of an impact on my brain than I do. So he saw illegal posters all over the city.
Yeah.
And every day on his way from school and back up and down the Western Freeway, he used to say, Papa, 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 Papa. And seeing him get excited to see me was like, it was more exciting than seeing myself.
Right, the first time you actually felt you have become famous. Like a fan movement that you had, maybe.
Now, when I went to Regal Cinema and I saw Fighter with the Publics, and I walked out of the theatre and I got mobbed, is the first time I really felt like, okay, yeah, I people know me now.
Right, okay. The first time you saw someone, any celebrity, and it was your fan moment for you.
Wow, there's so many celebrities that I'm a fan of, but I think the one that really hit home was meeting Hrithik at the Marflix office, because he's a guy I've really idolized. And I've met a lot of famous people along the way, but he left an impact on me as such a child. When I was a kid, I had this poster in my room. So when I met him in the Marflix office and I was introduced to him, and shaking hands and and he introduces himself, hi, I'm Hrithik, and I'm like, and I gushed and I didn't know what to say. I said, hi, and I forgot my name for a second. I was like, hi, I'm Akshay. So that's the first time I felt starstruck.
Right. Lastly, your first paycheck. Do you remember that?
I remember my first paycheck very clearly. Makran Deshpande, Prithvi Theatre. We were on a bus we were doing a play in Guwahati called Miss Beautiful, and I didn't know. I was गरीबी के दिन थे वो और पैसा नहीं था, and I didn't know theatre doesn't pay much. So I didn't think I'm getting any money. But the play did really well, and there was some overflow, and we sat back on the bus and we were walking up and down. Makran was walking up and down giving people money, and he gave me 5,000 rupees. And this is 2008 or 9. So I remember being like, I've made this much for acting. Oh my god! And I saved it in my pocket, and that was my first paycheck.
Right. So Akshay, it was really lovely chatting with you. All the best for your future projects, and thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you, Murtaza. I appreciate it, man. Thank you.